This is the program that gives your business a technological edge in the 21st century. It's The Edge of the Web with your host, Aaron Sparks.
You're back with Edge of the Web Radio. Thanks for joining us. If you have not heard this show before, this is Edge of the Web Radio, provided by Site Strategics, and we have a few people in our booth today. Well, obviously, John Thompson and Aaron Sparks here from Site Strategics. We also have Douglas Carr from MarketingTech Blog. Hi, Doug.
Hey, how's it going, Aaron?
Very good, very good. Doug is actually the author of Corporate Blogging for Dummies and chief founder of MarketingTech Blog, and Doug's actually going to be a regular contributor to the show now. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome on. Enjoy the sauce, man. We're going to have a great time. But Edge of the Web is always talking about web services, search engine optimization, how to actually improve traffic to your website, but then getting that horse to drink and getting leads coming into the website. And MarketingTech Blog is fantastic in focusing on all the focuses of mobile optimization, on search engine optimization, on conversion optimization, getting leads from that web traffic. And it's a great website to go to. It's marketingtechblog.com, correct?
Awesome. That's it. Yeah, we're excited to be here, and we think it's a perfect alignment. I think every marketer should be studying and finding out what the latest technologies are, and that's what we try to do, is give them practical information on how to use this stuff. Mm-hmm. And so whether they have an agency like Site Strategics working with them, or whether they're trying to do it on their own, which we don't always push, the information, that's what we're trying to provide.
Excellent. And got to give you a plug for DK New Media. That's sorry, I know you say don't do it, but go check out DK New Media because they have a great site out there as well. It's great to be able to see Doug's social presence as well. He's got a large amount of Twitter followers. He's constantly engaged in the environment that we're talking, the industries that we're talking.
I'm
into.
addicted.
You really are,
and I have a body built for blogging and now radio.
Sorry, we're going to get you on YouTube too. I'm sorry.
Well, they do have the widescreen format now, so we're good.
Yeah. High def, baby.
Yeah.
And that's a good point, is that for Edge of the Web Radio, for those of you that don't know, you can always download podcasts of the entire show at edgeofthewebradio.com. We're also running all of our shows on YouTube as well. We're actually taking all the video for all the different segments and injecting a lot of screenshots and additional supplemental information. You can just go to youtube.com/Site Strategics, and MarketingTech Blog is also going to be carrying our different video pieces as well.
That's
So
right.
there's a lot of ways to get this information. You can also download it straight from iTunes as well. So just look for Edge of the Web Radio, and we are offering everything for free. And why are we doing that, John?
I don't know.
That's the question of the day. It's literally to
Hey,
to
a
practice
rising
what we
tide
preach.
raises all ships, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
We get people to follow these things that'll improve their business, and
That's right.
and everybody will be doing better.
Well, sorry, didn't mean to go long there, but let's jump into MarketingTech Blog and some of the articles that you guys are running this week.
Sure. Well, we have on the blog this week. I would encourage everybody, especially since it's your audience that pays attention to this, to go to the search engine optimization category on the blog. We have a number of articles: how to optimize a blog post, how to optimize your landing pages, how to utilize keywords effectively, how to optimize a page for local search, how to optimize a YouTube video, and how to optimize your title tags in your pages. So this is, obviously someone like Site Strategics would set up your site, optimize it, get everything ready. But when you're sitting down to write content, what we've created is checklists, basically, for the user to kind of go through and make sure that they've accommodated all of it.
And you don't get too mired in geek speak, do you? I mean,
No.
I noticed
Yeah.
you have a very simple way of
Yeah, we try to avoid the marketing speak. In fact, our latest post is actually a video. It's called Marketing is BS, but it's by Adobe. Adobe came out with a digital marketing suite, and the whole campaign that they're doing is Marketing is BS. So if you could check it out, it's a hilarious video.
Okay, that's nice.
But it's because of the market. I mean, I think marketers go a little bit overboard sometimes.
They're self-inflated.
Yeah, we called it blogging a few years ago. Now it's content marketing.
Exactly. Customizing your brand message.
Yeah.
It's no longer SEO; it's inbound marketing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so things change kind of over time, and we try to pull all that stuff out and explain it to the average, marketer.
Yeah, excellent. So one of the articles that you had this week about Google ramping up authorship in webmasters.
So important. We talked about a lot that even on our own blog, we've integrated authorship, and it's basically some back-end tags that are added to pages that state who the author is, and it connects to Google+. They both kind of verify each other and say Google+ says, hey, I'm a contributor on this site, and the site says, hey, here's my profile on Google+. Once that link is made, Google will actually show a picture of the author next to your blog post in search engine result pages. And we're personally seeing over a 400% click-through rate increase on those posts. So, keep in mind that when you're looking at a search engine result page, you've done a search, you're sitting on that page, a few of them have pictures of people. You
Right.
tend to gravitate towards those people,
Yeah.
and it's just a huge thing that everybody should be taking advantage of. It
Absolutely.
doesn't cost anything other than whatever development that you have in it. Most of the major blogging platforms already have plugins and modules for it. So huge thing for people to. And then the other one is Google Plus Pages now. They have a publisher link that you can insert into your site, and they're doing the same thing. So I always tell everybody the perfect company to search for is if you search for Marvel, Marvel. This is the example that Google provides. If you land on that page, you're going to see the entire sidebar is their profile and latest information from Google+.
And that's a lot of real estate.
It's huge real estate. So it's absolutely necessary nowadays to get a Google Plus page for your company.
It's free.
It's free. Now, if you're tired of updating LinkedIn and all of this, Hootsuite actually has an integration to publish straight to your Google Plus pages.
Right.
So that can save some time.
Yeah,
but
we were all cheering whenever that
Oh
happened.
my goodness, yes, absolutely. So, but get a Google Plus page up. Talk to Site Strategics if you need that integration, if you will. It's not really an integration, but if you need the technical side of it set
You're
up,
kind of doing the Google dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Google's asking you to play in their sandbox and, hey, go play with this toy, play with this toy, play with this toy. You got to do it. 70% of the market in search, and you're actually limiting yourself if you don't take advantage of the free things that they offer.
And why not differentiate your search engine result pages from everybody else?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. The early adopters are going to win on that one.
Yeah. So that was one of the articles that we talked about. One of the other ones that we talked about was Google Webmasters, which you guys I know use religiously. So do we. We almost pay more attention to Webmasters now than we do to analytics, because Google Webmasters, you got to remember that analytics picks up a person when they arrive on your site.
Right.
But it doesn't tell you what's happening in the search engine results. So we've had companies that have had incredible ranking, but not a lot of traffic. And what we've seen is by going to Webmasters and analyzing it, we've seen low click-through rates on their search engine results. So then we optimize titles and meta descriptions and increase that click-through rate.
It's that first point of salesmanship is the actual search engine result.
That's it. It's an ad, right?
Yeah,
I mean, even though it's free and it's organic, it's basically an ad placement. So what we found was that we had a couple of clients that literally just weren't doing well in search at all. And what we did was we fetched their page in Webmasters. There's a fetch in the health section. There's a fetch as Google. It literally goes out and grabs the page just like their bot would, their crawler would. And so what we identified was literally the hosting company for these two sites was diverting the Google bot. So the normal person was showing up on the right page and being redirected properly to the right content, but they were taking Google and sending them somewhere else. which is terrible.
Lord, yeah.
So
we had an experience once with an education, a college in Indiana that was actually blocking Googlebot from
there you go.
Not only our own site but every other department. It was just some snafu in the firewall itself,
right?
And they all
that's
disappeared.
And that's exactly it. So use that. Use it. If you're not ranking well on, let's say, your homepage, which you should be for your brand and everything else,
right,
do a fetch as Googlebot and just verify that they're able to get the page okay.
Absolutely.
And if you can't do it, have us do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. Well, some of this stuff is pretty technical, so we live it and breathe it and love it, for the average person to go in there and say, well, I'm going to fetch as Googlebot, I don't know what that is.
you get a few odd eyes looking at you there.
But the bottom line is Google may not see your site the way a user sees your site.
Absolutely.
And
Google's more important, right?
Yeah, exactly.
both are key.
And to that point is, we also came across a cool tool last show about how your site actually looks on mobile search.
Oh, huge.
And I know that was an infographic that you guys actually had this last week about how the growing dominance of mobile search and mobile visibility. But that was the Gomo.
Yeah.
Gomo, go to gomo.com and it actually shows you how your site shows up on a mobile screen.
If you don't have a mobile site yet, you have to get one.
I think it's howtogomo.com.
Okay, cool.
If here's the bottom line, especially retailers and local search, the thing that they're finding is that mobile devices are all about intent. That people are about to shop. People are about to drive somewhere.
They're real close to the transaction.
Exactly. They're really close to the transaction. Wow. So mobile devices are just imperative for that local business or that retailer because that's what people are using. If you go to your site and you've got to sit and stretch it and go sideways and everything else and try to get it on.
I'm on the go. I'm talking. I don't have time to
exactly.
Like, I need to...
So people just click back, go back to the next search result, and then open up. And Google, by the way, fetches Googlebot will detect mobile as well, so you can actually get it to see whether there's a mobile site. And Google is paying attention whether or not you have a mobile site on Google search results on a mobile device.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And they'll even put in, if you have a particular phone number, not only the ads, but on top of that, they'll inject a phone number if it's visible and you're packaging it in the right way. If you're interested in mobile sites, or more importantly, if you're interested in MarketingTech Blog, go check it out. There's great information on a regular basis here, and we're really happy to have Doug as a regular contributor. Check us back here in the next segment. We're going to be talking about what to expect from your inbound marketing company, what type of reports. You're listening to Edge of the Web Radio. Talk to you real soon.